Hey everyone, welcome back to the Basic Butch Tarot. My name is Jennifer Rose and I am the head butch in charge here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. Happy Friday. Friday is ruled by Venus and so is my zodiac sign of Libra. And I am doing a love tarot reading today. And specifically, I'm doing a future love six card reading today to usher in a holiday weekend. Hopefully a lot of you are able to take some time off of work so you can get out there and mingle, however that means. For me, Memorial Day always meant a weekend, a long weekend of softball tournaments. I played softball for many years and I miss it, but perhaps it's you that's going out to watch some games, play some games, just getting out on the lake, kayaking, whatever it is that you do to commemorate Memorial Day. If you're going to the cemeteries, like, do not rule out love to happen. Do not rule out a connection to happen, and even some of the strangest places, okay? So, future love read, I am going to shuffle the deck, and I'm using my Pride Collaborative deck, of course, and we are really close to Pride Month, you know, whatever the corporate folks want to call Pride. But, you know, we always live with the rainbow in our hearts every single day and on our sleeves and living out loud. So, woo woo. So, you know, like, I think there's a lot of hearts that are opening up to some possibilities, especially with Pride coming around and, you know, with the weekend. And not The Weeknd, the singer, although it'd be kind of cool to hang out with The Weeknd, right? All right, so I'm going to shuffle just a couple more times, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to take care of some other business. I release videos every Friday, and I think this weekend I'm actually going to release another video, so stay tuned to that. Hopefully you've already subscribed, and you haven't, please subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and, you know, I keep asking y'all to send me some questions. If you have any relationship love questions, send them to me and I'll be happy to do a Friday read, because there's a lot of Fridays, y'all, and I'm going to stay consistent with my reading schedule. So future love read, 6 cards. Let's see what Venus has in store for us. I do want to remind everyone that right now Mercury is in retrograde, and that kind of affects, that affects our communications. And you know, my feel about this is if your future love happens to just come across and come into your life in some way, shape, or form, it's okay to start, you know, like dating, talking, or what have you. But I wouldn't firm up, you know, I wouldn't firm up a relationship at this time, okay? You know, Mercury goes out of retrograde June 3rd, and we can wait. You know, we can wait a few days. Also, with Mercury in retrograde, we have to watch what we say. Sometimes we may actually just spit out something that we don't mean, something within the depths of our conscious that maybe we're thinking, and it may come out even if we don't mean it. Mercury in retrograde is just a bastard for doing that kind of stuff. So, you know, you might want to keep your conversations light and fun and, you know, do more action than talking right now, whatever that means for you. And we'll see what the cards have to say about that. But that's just the guidance that I've been feeling all day. I've been feeling it actually for the last couple of days. And so I thought that I would give that to you, and you can use that as you'd like. And as always, all of my readings are for entertainment purposes. And, you know, I am specifically talking about love, but wherever this works in your life, you know, have at it. Okay, so the first card that I'm going to pull is going to be what my future true love. Who is my future true love? And, you know, like, who is my future true love? And I really feel that in a lot of ways, not like, okay, it's that person with that name. Okay, so we'll see what the card has to say. The 5 of Cups. Your future true love may be, you know, hold on. I'm trying to think of a song here. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. You know, I know who I want to take me home. Very off key, but that came into my mind. You know, so I don't know why, closing time. So, maybe maybe your future true love is right now trying to separate themselves from, another relationship, or maybe they're just coming out of something emotional that happened. I know, unfortunately, a lot of us are losing loved ones, you know, due to viruses and all that kind of stuff right now. You know, so maybe it's just a loss that's a new beginning. I always, when I read this, if you've watched me, I point out those 2 cups floating there. We've got to remember, I can even see rainbow in the background here. So there's brighter days ahead. Okay. And for whoever it is that is your true love, they may be in this feeling right now, right? But look how beautiful that is. That means there's still some growth there, and maybe somebody's working on themselves and growing, and they're doing that in order to fill one of your cups for you, you know? Like sometimes we have to go through something, learn a lesson in order for us to understand who we are in love, and then, you know, make some adjustments and then go forward. So maybe this is your new person, someone who might be going through a breakup. And I'm hearing in my mind that doesn't mean you can't talk to this person, but it does mean proceed with a little bit of caution. I don't know how many times that I dated someone and after like a date or 2, they had gone back to their ex. So, you know, if you meet someone that's in this position, or you are this person in this position, as I always say, communicate about where you're at, what you are, what you're up to, you know, like where you're at as far as, you know, what you want from this new connection. And I'm going to be quiet about that now. But so your future true love is experiencing some kind of ending that will probably enhance the next relationship that they're in. Okay. So the second card will be, will the attraction be instant? And yes, I'm reading off a card because I do not have this memorized. So will the attraction be instant, an instant attraction? Sometimes this, you know, like, especially if you're an empath, you can feel someone's emotions or what they're going through. And it may just be on you to go and be like, hey, how you doing? You know, like, you want to hang out? You want to be my friend? You know, like it's okay to start off like that, even with someone, you know, that might be in this energy, because not everything has to be, you know, like a marriage proposal situation. I know that's hard to, you know, like sometimes that's hard to understand because you might feel a whole lot of emotions when you first meet this person. But right now, just, you know, like keep it chill. And if you see someone that might, you know, be feeling a little bit down or looks like they're by themselves and you feel it on you to go and say something to them, by all means do it. All right. Will the attraction be instant? Is the 3 of Pentacles. So I think just looking at this, there's hugs. And yes, the attraction will be instant. It will also, you know, like it may also feed something, you know, like physically that you're longing for, something just, you know, right in here that you're longing for. And a hug, maybe you meet with a hug. And maybe that hug is just like an instant transfer of really great vibes, or, you know, an instant transfer of vibes, period. But I'm saying that this would be an instant attraction in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, and I love all the rainbows. So, yeah, an instant attraction. Huggy, hug. And what will the person be like? What will this person that you have an instant attraction with be like? Let's see. The 3 of Cups. So looky here. We've got 2 3s. Ooh, I love this. It looks like they're just flying into a new partnership, the Three of Cups, and everybody's celebrating. This to me looks like a union, actually. So I also saw a couple of people like in a lake or in a swimming pool. And I mean a swimming pool, like maybe in someone's backyard. I'm feeling like you all are wondering about why it was that you filled that up and got in it because it's too cold. I don't know. That's just what's being put on me. So maybe you're having a backyard get together and some new people show up. We always tell other friends, like, hey, bring whoever, and maybe somebody brought someone that you could hang out with, or drink with. This is cups. Someone that might fulfill your cup in all sorts of ways. So these 2 threes, I would say 3. I love threes. So maybe with those threes, maybe a couple brought a third person, and maybe a couple brought a third person for you particularly to meet because maybe they thought you would look good together. So that's how I see those threes. Somebody's bringing an extra person to a shindig that you're around, and with the idea that you all would get along. So if someone decides to bring someone, I've had several people do this to me too. If someone decides to bring someone to your party, and they may not have asked that they could come, but there's plenty for everyone, right? There's always plenty of food and drink for everyone when they come over to your house, to celebrate, to get together, to eat, drink, swim, whatever. So don't be mad or don't be put off by your friends that bring a third and they come over and say to you, hey, I brought this friend, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, just be gracious. And even if they don't look like someone that you might talk to, your friends think it might be someone that you might like and you might just look good together. So, give it a chance. And, I think that person might be, those people look a little bit opposite of each other, right? Their hair color, their eye color and everything. But they both look pretty happy to be around one another, and they look, like they could be friendly and you could have a good time with, even if not forever, but for right now. So maybe you're not seeing that there's a connection there, but there's always a good time to be had. It really has to do with how you approach a situation, right? So make the best of it, even if it isn't someone that you're automatically just like, ooh, like the nipple hardening people that you see that are just like, hey, if it's not that person for you, then just, be gracious and see what they have to offer. A conversation never hurts. All right. So the person will be like maybe your opposite, and someone friendly and talkative, and someone that you can grab your arm around and, walk off with. I see just someone just throwing their arm around someone and walking off in a yard. So I think that's good energy, and I think this is looking pretty promising so far. I hope you do too. So with all this happiness, what are the challenges that come along with this? Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. So the challenges are, the challenges would be how you're looking at the situation, kind of like what I said here. It looks like these folks could be opposite from one another, or you may, opposites attract, okay? Opposites on the zodiac, like opposites in looks and in interest can be very attractive, okay? And this person looking at the crystal ball is looking into the future, okay? So maybe they're looking into, well, what can this person bring me, in the long run game? And I feel like you should put all of those long run game thoughts down for right now, and you should just focus on the fact that this person may be coming out of this energy, even if there's a huggy, like, hey, yes, and like you feel like you can hang out with them. Or maybe there's even just a mild attraction after a little bit of a hug or, a look. Just remember that, you or them. They may be in this energy, and just to kind of go lightly. It's really not the time to be figuring out whether or not this person is marriage and kid material. You know what I mean? You know, so that would be a challenge for some people. Like, I'm a very deep feeling person, and I know a connection, you know, right away. I think we all do most of the time, but some of us do try to deny that connection, and we're not exactly, you know, sure what to do about that. And sometimes we cower away and we get shy. So, you know, the challenge is to not read too much into this. And I see green grass and someone barefoot and someone, you know, and the mountains are behind them. Okay. So, you know, so you've met someone and you're hanging out. See, I still see like grass. I still see someone's backyard or something of that nature, or a park. And, you know, so be barefoot and fancy free, but don't try to, you know, take this too seriously right now. Okay. There's no reason to take this holiday weekend and just be in your thoughts all weekend long about what this connection might be, or why it is that your friends brought this extra person, even if you're not feeling anything about it, right? No need to be deep in thought about that, or trying to place this person in your life just by this chance meeting. Okay, so just whoa, chill for a second. Doesn't have to be all that serial right now. Okay. So the challenge is not to be so serious, and not to just you know, think about things in the future. I see this as being a future card. So don't think about this person as being in your future right away. Okay. It's okay to think about it and to daydream about it, but just don't place those expectations on that person, especially when you just met them in your backyard. What will help? And I want to say that I totally believe in fate. Okay. So, you know, you're going to know when that situation happens when you meet someone. And I say go all out for that. You know, you're going to know, all of you is going to know. But if you're not sure about it, then it's just good to kind of hang out and have fun with someone. Right. And, hugs. Okay, what will help this situation? Like, what will help your future love? What will help you gain your future love? What will help you, let's see, what will help you in this situation right now? Like, what could be happening this weekend? Okay, what will help you get through this? And I'm still feeling this card. So what will help you not be that way? The Two of Cups. A conversation, really just kind of getting to know someone, a little harmless, you know, touching, you know, I particularly, when I like someone, I will be a little extra submissive. I say submissive. I'll be a little extra helpful by getting drinks or anticipating what someone else wants. And if I'm, if I'm really feeling like a touchy-feely vibe, I might, I don't know. I might just, have a little talk and try to, put my arm around someone perhaps. This is the coming together. I still say, maybe this is a conversation that you're having about love, and maybe you're just trying to figure each other out. In the Two of Cups, this is a union, this is a partnership, this is a new love. So this could possibly actually be someone that you get serious about. Okay. But right now we have to take it slow. Like John Legend. I cannot sing like John Legend. I mean, I can barely sing, but his song, Ordinary People, take it slow. We're just ordinary people. We're just doing our thing on Memorial Day weekend. We're just ordinary people. And, I really feel like the people involved in this really are just needing some positive touch, and even, just like some slightly romantic touch, just someone to break up that monotony on our skin, you know, like someone to break up that loneliness that we feel all over us sometimes, someone to let us know that, hey, you're valued, because I feel a touch all the way down in my heart. Okay. This is getting really lovey, but you know, this could also mean, you know, a really, really great union, and there's flowers. I like that that this person has on some deep boots. So maybe this is going to be a deep love, and maybe whoever is getting into this relationship is ready to, you know, deal with the bullshit that everyone brings with them to, you know, like, hey, I'm here and I've got my boots on. I'm ready to go. So I think what will help is the fact that the universe says that you're going to meet someone that you really like, and you might want to, you know, love and touch on, you know, put arms around, and maybe, you know, like when you're laughing at something, just ha ha ha, just like, oh yes, it's so funny. I love that feeling. I think I did that a whole lot with my spouse when we first got together. I would do this weird slapping thing with her, and she's like, if you slap me one more time. But I just wanted to touch her, and I don't know. I just get awkward sometimes, don't you? Because love just makes you awkward, because you're just feeling all these things, and then, you know, you're slapping someone. Don't slap anybody like that. Just, you know, find an opportunity where you can be supportive with some supportive, heartfelt touch. And of course, make sure it's consensual, y'all, okay? Even if that means that you have to have a conversation and say, hey, you know, I would really like to give you a hug. Is that okay? Do it. Say it. Do it. Get you a hug. Okay, so when, where, or how will we meet? Well, I've already been feeling that this entire read, and prior to the read, when I was meditating, when I was outside walking and looking at the beautiful day. So let's see what this card has to say about when, where, or how will you meet? The Star card, and look at that water. The Star card is really beautiful, and I love just the colors in this card. It makes me feel really happy. It really makes me feel love. It makes me feel nice and warm. The Star card is hope. That means there's hope for this kind of a union there. This kind of a union there. And after we've had a Tower, the Tower card comes before the Star card, and the Star card is Major Arcana. So this is life-changing stuff. So maybe, so the when, where, and how. Maybe I feel the how is possibly still someone bringing someone along with them for you to meet, and that's how you're going to meet them. Someone's going to bring them to you. They're going to offer them up like, hey, this is my friend. And you're going to latch on or you're not, I guess. You know, like if you feel it, feel it. No matter when, where, or how you meet this person, it is going to give you some hope. Maybe you haven't met anyone that you could laugh with for a long time. And maybe this person isn't like your soulmate, but maybe this person is a reminder that, hey, I can have fun. Hey, I can be attracted in other ways besides like our physical ways, like being attracted to someone's laugh or someone's, sense of humor or someone's heart or the way that they use words or the books they read. I mean, we really kind of have to have conversation, about the things that this other person likes. And it may give you hope that there's someone out there that has your attention, that might want your attention, and that you're worthy of love, and that you're ready to get back out there, or you're ready to get out there. Ready to get back out there can mean just leaving a relationship, or you've been in a stalemate with the relationships, and this is going to give you hope for something more meaningful, and it may give you hope to be a little bit more active in your pursuit of this relationship, if this is what you're looking for. So I think this is a really great way to uh, the when, where, and how, I'm still saying, I'm still feeling a swimming pool, and that's all about water. So maybe a swimming pool, a lake, a river, a watering hole. Like I used to go to an old watering hole in the country with my friends. Not that I ever got in there though, because that's dirty. But, maybe there's some swimming. And, it also could mean that somebody might be swimming in their emotions, and maybe that's when you meet them. So, and maybe that's when, where, and how you meet them. I mean, you might even meet someone who is like freshly ending something right away, and maybe you can, supply them with some support. Maybe you can just supply them with some physical love for a night. I don't know, but no judgment here. As long as you're an adult and you're consenting adults, however many of you there are, I say go for it. And the star card says, yeah, you should go for it too. Look at that light is swimming up too. Yes. So, maybe someone's in a swimming pool and you don't know that they're there, and they just swim up and pop their head out, and you're like, oh, hey, maybe that's it. Let me know how this weekend goes for you, and love, my friends. Okay, I'm back, and it's a few minutes after I taped the read, and I just wanted to share with you that I really am getting some strong advice from my guides telling me that there's definitely some water involved in here, and I'm really seeing like one of those 3 to 5 foot pools in a backyard somewhere. And I'm thinking that there's really something physical that happens before then, like maybe you're playing volleyball or badminton in the backyard, or, maybe you've got a ball game, or you've gone bicycling, or any number of things that you could do outside that would cause you to be physically hot. This meeting may cause you to be physically hot. Look, I'm nearly salivating. This is going to happen. This is a hot. Even my ears are red, y'all. Like, this is a hot connection. It could be a hot connection. It could just be a hot dip in a pool. So take that however it resonates. And then I want you to let me know. I don't need details. I just need to know if this maybe happened to you, and, yeah. Somebody's going to have a good time this weekend. That's all I'm saying, folks. Peace.